turns to a salt rich. It loses all of its life. All the microbes go away, all the topsoil is away. It no longer can absorb and hold moisture and regulate life like it used to. So now it's exposed to the sun and it's getting fried, it's getting cooked and baked. And often you see that even on these beautiful soils, these black and pearly clay soils, you see this happen. And one of our core principles is to cover the soil. But this in extreme cases, when this happens, these droughts that happen, they end up leading to extreme cases like more wildfires happening all over the world. And that's just kind of what we see. So these patterns are all because of the water cycle. They create a positive feedback loop that will continue to happen in this direction. We're going to see more droughts and more flooding and more fires unless we mitigate how we control our water. And so, like I was saying, food forests is just an aspect of what we do. That's to get agriculturally productive and to do a conscious design that regenerates the land for generations. So it's more than just producing food. The food forest is something that provides stability in temperatures and moistures and water quality. And it's all about our living ecosystems and how we hydrate the landscapes. We have to work with nature instead of constantly extracting or reducing out of Earth. Because a lot of these people, they create big dams and they're just sucking all the resources out of it. And it's a great idea if you're looking to make money, but it's horrible for the environment and everybody involved, and this is what happens. And that's just the beginning of it. So when you have these droughts and the fires and all this, next thing that happens is famine. This quality of life just drops. The quality of life all around. You have all this, like I said, starvation crisis, food shortages, water shortages, refugee crisis, and war, and more extreme conditions. And it often grinds my gears because people wonder why this stuff happens. It should be a no-brainer. People are coming out and deforesting everything. It's like removing insulation and then wondering why is it so hot? Why is it so cold? And they're just wiping out everything, clear cutting it, and putting pavement down, concrete, and it's just ruining the life that we have, the Earth's living system. And that's what you see. And concrete metropolises contribute to flooding downstream. That's just what they do, and so it's not good to our neighbors. It's not good to anybody. And so many people wonder if it's true, but it's self-evident. It's happening all around the world as they wipe out things and put concrete down. And they call it developing, but it's not against developers. They can adjust how they design these things, and they can apply these water-wise techniques, rain gardens and community gardens that are giving back to the environment. Yeah. So these impermeable surfaces are mixed with deforestation, which reduces the ability of landscapes to hold and refill the living water systems, which, like I was saying, leads to more repeating problems. We're just going down this cycle. This is what we see when we clear cut the forest and fill with the hardscapes. And the alternative to that is making softscapes, creating these sponges that we can absorb the water and make it come out. And often I describe a spring kind of like a slinky. It's like it's absorbing that energy and then releasing it. For a lot of people, we lost all of our soil and all our vegetation and stuff. We're no longer absorbing water. And so after a rain, the creeks are gone in 2 to 3 days. Whereas what we're doing back in our land, we're seeing the creeks flow for 2 to 3 weeks longer. We're seeing our dry creeks become wet creeks. And revitalizing the dormant springs. And I was told my whole life that they're only dry creeks, and now I know that that's a lie. It's just a misconception of how we use the land and interact with it. So our our solution is to slow and spread the sink of water on contour. These are berms and swales on contour. These are they're freshly dug up. I like to use a bunyip. It's a water level. It's a hose. You just 2 sticks on it, and a couple people can walk around and flag it out. You can use a laser level or an E-frame. But I prefer the bunyip out here in the hill country because we get really bushy grass. We have juniper everywhere, cactus. You can't go a laser level in there. Then I'm using an A-frame. I end up climbing uphill and I feel like I'm crazy all the time. So I love the bunyip. And so what this does is when the water's coming, it's coming downhill, but now it has to spread out and go into the subsoil. And that's exactly where we want it.
What's a bunyip?
A bunyip?
Whatever you said.
How do you spell it?
B-U-N-Y-I-P. Bunyip, it's a hose that has water in it, and you attach it to 2 sticks, and you can put it on level ground, and it will find its level, and you can mark it, and then you can go off and separate. So I use like a 30-foot one, and so I use anywhere from a 30-foot to a 50-foot one, and we just go around trees and up different slopes and go and mark out these contours. So from above, like if this continued, it may snake around, but it looks like a line straight on. But yeah, bunyip's a cheap tool. I just got some hose from the store and stapled it with some zip ties actually.
So it's see-through?
Yeah, so you can see the water in there come up, and if like say I'm up an inch on this side and you're down